What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Outspoken Diva, and you are now tuned into my podcast. How's everyone doing today? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling all right. Now, on today's podcast topic, I would like to talk about how people keep their guards up with people that are only trying to love them and be there for them, be loyal to them, Because I know oftentimes in life we get hurt by people, and that makes us keep our guards up against people that only have good intentions for us. But because we've been hurt so bad, that wall is up. It's up, and we do not let it come down. We don't care what that person has to say. We don't care how they're trying to prove to us they're loyal, they're good. It stays up. And it's not nothing against them. Like I said, it's just because you've been hurt in the past. And I have a good example. Okay, I know this young lady. She's very, very, very sweet. But she has a very, very hard exterior because of the things that she's experienced in her life. And when I tell y'all, that exterior is hard, and she doesn't really let anyone in. And if you do get in, that means she really cares about you. Whew. She has been through some terrible things in her life, and I'm not going to share her name, and I will not go into details to protect her privacy. I'm just not going to do it. But she's been hurt so bad in her life, and it's like any relationship that she gets in, her guard is up. Which your guard should kind of be up when you're in a new relationship. But it's like, I kind of feel like she kind of self-sabotages her relationships. Whenever she see that things are going good, she do something to sabotage it. She start questioning things. She start acting a certain way. And it's almost like, I don't want to say it's out of habit, but it's just something that she does. Even with her friendships, she does the same thing. She's been hurt by so many people. So many people have crossed her, have lied to her, just have did messed up things to her. So it's really hard for her to trust friends too, And I've had talks with her, and I had to let her know, I know you've been hurt, but it's okay to let people love you. It's okay to let that guard down just a little bit. You don't have to let it down all the way, What I'm trying to say is give people a chance. I had to tell her that. She still has that hard exterior, and I don't want her to change who she is, but I do want her to see that everybody out here is not bad. There really are some good people out here that are just trying to love you, And I think she kind of gets it a little bit, but like I said, because she's been hurt so bad in the past, it's hard for her to trust. And I don't blame her, And I'm the same way. For example, let me see. In 2015, I was working for this company, and I had my guard up at that time too. Whew. And my guard is still kind of up, but, it's down a little bit. So in 2015, I was working for this company, and I was a supervisor. And I was in charge of hiring people. So I did an interview with these two women. And one of them I connected with right away. And I could kind of tell, that we were going to be cool. But then the other one, I was a little standoffish. So, to make a long story short, I let my guard down a little bit because there was something in them that I saw, where they weren't like everyone else that I had met. So I let that guard down. And, like I said, make a long story short, they are two of my closest friends. Scratch that. Not even friends. They're like my sisters. Like, I won't even go into details, but these two women have been there for me through thick and thin. They have experienced some of my most trying moments with me, and they never left my side. Like I said, I won't go into detail, but they've been by my side for me more than some of my own family. And I know that's terrible to say, but it is what it is. Like, I could go to these two for any and everything. And I mean any and everything. And they would not tell me no unless they really can't help me. And the whole point of me saying this is, if you do not let your guard down, how do you know who's genuine and who's not? You can't just assume because of what you've been through in the past that everybody is going to hurt you. Everybody is going to do you wrong, because that's just not the way it is. It's not. It is okay to let people in. It is okay to let people love you. And when you have that guard up, you'll say, well, so-and-so is acting like this, or so-and-so is acting like that. I can't trust them. I can't do this. I can't do that. Here's what you need to understand. The way that person is treating you is a reflection of how you're treating them. Of course, they're not going to be nice to you. Of course, they're not going to be there for you. Of course, they're not going to do this. Of course, they're not going to do that. You know why? Because you're acting the way you're acting. And because you're acting that way, it's making them act a certain way. So it makes them not want to interact with you, and it makes you not want to interact with them. And that's not good. Like I said, you don't have to let your guard down 100%, but it is okay to let people in, to love you. We've all been hurt. We've all been done wrong. I've definitely had my share of people that have stabbed me in the back, and people that have crossed me. People that I thought would never do me wrong, did me wrong, and it hurt me to my heart. And it's like, I already had my guard up and I let it down for certain people, and then they did me wrong, and it made me put it right back up. I put it up and I didn't want to let nobody in. So I'm the kind of person where if I let you in and I let my guard down with you, that means I care about you 100%. And I don't expect you to hurt me because I trust you. And if you do something to make me take that trust back, my wall will go right back up and it will not come down. And I will never speak to you again, because that's how I am. It's one and done for me. One and done. Now, if I care about you a lot and we're having some disagreements and we're having some issues, that's cool, because everybody has issues. Everybody has disagreements. Nobody's relationship is perfect. And I'm not just talking about a physical relationship. I'm talking about with friends as well. No relationship is perfect. It's not. But if I see that you're trying, then I'm going to try too. And like I said, that goes for anybody, relationship or friendship. But my whole point of this podcast is to simply say, like I said before, it is okay to let people in, and it is okay to let people love you. Let your guard down just a little bit, and you may see that there are really some good, genuine people out here. And that's all I have for today, ladies. Thank you for tuning in.